we're continuing on with the vlog of what's in it for me, okay? The value of hiring a professional photographer. So we're continuing on that. And let's kind of touch base on the subject of this week. And that subject is, what angle is the best when having my headshot done? Excellent question. Really good. Good question. Well, that depends. The short answer is, it depends. The long answer is, man, we can go on and on and on. Most of us, most of us have what we feel is our best side. So when I do a headshot event or I'm doing someone's headshot, it's very important for them. They want that headshot to stand out. So it is up to you to tell me or your photographer what side you feel is best. Some people feel this side of their face might be best. Other people feel this side of the face will be best. Now, unless you have a definite, distinct opinion, what I'm going to do is I'm going to analyze your face. And I'm going to analyze it as to what might look best for you. So let's start with, first of all, what we don't do, and something I recently seen, couldn't believe it, but a shot on LinkedIn from the backside of someone's head. That's right, showing the back of the head. Not showing the face at all, the back of the head, the hairline, okay? Unbelievable, okay? Why would you bother, okay? Why? It makes no sense, okay? But I seen it. Another common thing that you'll see on LinkedIn and various places on occasion is what's called the profile shot. Now, the profile shot basically means that you are looking straight 90 degrees to either the right or the left, either way. So that's called a profile shot. Does that ever work? Yes, okay? No, okay? It depends on you. In most instances, I'm going to recommend against that sort of thing, especially for a business thing. If you're looking for an artistic impression, it can be fantastic, okay? So for an artistic impression, I might have someone facing to the right, 90 degrees. I'll put up a light. I got a strong light coming down on the face, okay? Everything else gets a little dark, makes a really dramatic impression. But usually in a headshot or in a portrait, that's not what you're gonna do. You're either gonna be straight onto the camera, or you're gonna be at a little bit of an angle like this, 3/4 of an angle to the right, or 3/4 of an angle to the left. One of those three. Now, many of us, including me, okay, the way we are is this side of my face is open. This side of my face is a little closed. This eye is much smaller than this eye open. So that gives me the look when someone looks at me. Most people don't pay attention, but if they look, they're gonna see in a portrait that I am not balanced. So if I see that in someone else, I'm often going to suggest, and what we're going to do is, if they say, gee, this side of my face is the best, I'm going to say, great, we're going to turn you this way, and maybe we're going to tip your head a little bit. Does it change a whole lot? No, it doesn't change a lot. But what it does is it gives you the perception that everything is equal. It's just perception in that case, okay? We're bringing the forefront, the side you feel is best, and tipping the head just slightly so that consequently it just doesn't look square. If you look at my headshot profile from a few years ago, you'll see that headshot profile, I'm down like this and I'm at an angle like that, doing exactly the same thing. So for me, that's the best headshot position for me, best angle for me, and it may be for you as well. But that depends. Everybody is different. Everybody is unique. So, you know if you feel that this side of your face is better than this side, or vice versa, okay? So it is up to you first and foremost, and if you come to my next headshot event, by the way, it's going to be May 7th, excuse me. If you come to my headshot event, it's going to be up to you to kind of say, hey, Bill, I really like this side of my face, or I really like this side. I feel that's my better side. We're talking you. We're talking what you feel good, what you feel comfortable about. That's what we want to do. So that's what we're going to start from. And then you have to trust your photographer. If you don't, you got a real problem. You got the wrong guy anyways, okay? But then we're going to start with that, and then we may make some adaptations, okay? And that's where the artistic effect may come in a little bit by tipping the head, tilting the head, lifting the chin up to get rid of this ear. There's a lot of different things that we may do, all to get a better image of you. Now, several years ago, in fact, I mentioned this in a vlog a few weeks back. Years ago, my daughter, who's now deceased, my eldest daughter, many, many years ago, went to a national studio. They're all over the country. I'm not going to mention the name. And she had her photograph done after she had been in an automobile accident. And she had one whale of a scar right here, okay? All right? Yet, she felt, that was done in LA, I was here, she felt that that was her best side of the face, and so that's the way they photographed her. But they did absolutely no retouching. So, I want you to be aware. If you say to me, Bill, I think this is my best side of my face, and I'd like to perhaps, work with that, cool. Now, if you have a scar here, or a big zit, or something else happens, okay, don't worry about it, because in my process, I will retouch that out. Unfortunately, most photographers don't do that. That's not automatic. That is an extra if offered at all. So we do the retouching and the enhancements, and that would be. So you don't have to worry about that. But that is a consideration, and what angle. Some photographers, considering her scar was over this eye, would have turned them opposite just like this, so you wouldn't have seen the scar at all. Or put her in the profile this way here, so you wouldn't have seen the scar at all, okay? It would have covered up the problem without retouching, granted, okay? But it wouldn't have been what she wanted. So what this genius did is he posed her in the way she wanted, but yet this big old scar was sticking right out. So what did your eye look at? But that scar. Terrible. Just terrible. So, that's not a good thing. You don't ever want that to happen to you by any way, shape, or form. So what angle is best? The short answer is it depends, okay? It depends on you, depends on what you feel is your best side. The long answer is that it depends on all the other various things that take into play, okay? For example, how is it going to be used, okay? Where is it going to be used, your headshot that is, okay? Is it strictly for an artistic approach, or are we talking a little bit more business type of effect? That plays a huge part. One of the questions I always ask all my clients when I'm doing headshots is, where do you intend to use this? How are you going to use this? They say social media, cool. Print, that's cool. We automatically figure in for that. But if they tell me something different, if they say, hey, Bill, this is going to go on a 30-foot billboard, okay? Well, I want to know that, okay? Because I'm going to use a little different methods of photographing that, okay? So that's something I want to know, okay? But it's up to you. The bottom line is you need to tell me or your photographer what size you feel is best for you. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to analyze your face. I'm going to make those selections. But different than anybody else out there, or most anybody else out there, after I do a few shots, you're going to view them on a computer screen, and you're going to be able to select what you like or what you don't like, and we can go back to the drawing board and do it again, okay? No harm done kind of thing, okay? One of the advantages here. So basically, that's our post for today. We're just about at 10 minutes now. If you have any questions, you want to connect with me, it's real easy. Bill at DETCOMPHOTO.com. Okay? Look forward to this being on the blog, okay, on the website. And this is Bill, Strike Commercial Photo and Video. Thanks for listening in today. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend.